We begin tonight with the impact of the recent record snowfall in the U.S. Numerous places in the South, like New Orleans and Mobile, Alabama, received the most amount of snow in over 100 years last week.
While snowfall is nothing new in Massachusetts, students on other college campuses around the nation had to deal with the snow. I spoke with some of those students about how their schools dealt with the unusual weather conditions.
Last week, as the snowstorm swept across the country, it left its mark on Springfield College. But for this time of year, that's typical. However, as the storms headed down the East Coast, it left other schools in the country looking a lot different than usual, with palm tree-lined streets covered in snow. And while Springfield College felt almost no impact, some schools in the South were forced to keep students home and hold virtual classes.
The school ended up closing campus the night that it was snowing, and then pretty much for the rest of the week we had a giant snow week.
Well, they canceled classes for 3 days, and you couldn't really drive anywhere because the roads were really slick and icy, and the sidewalks were also pretty slick and icy, so it was hard to navigate around campus.
Sawyer Brown, a senior at Savannah College of Art and Design in Georgia, and Sarah Lavoie, a sophomore at UNC Wilmington, shared how their campuses could have handled the snow in better ways.
One thing that they really don't tell you about down here is that there really is no plowing infrastructure at all.
I think they could take better steps to prepare for situations like this, but also Wilmington hasn't seen snow in 7 years, so...
Here at Springfield, the facilities team was prepping for the storm prior to move-in day, but at schools in the South, students made the most of their snowy start to the semester.
People were running outside when it started snowing. They were jumping up and down. They were so excited. A lot of people here haven't seen snow before, especially if they come from like South America and other places. It really was pretty magical.
Thankfully, our facility team here on campus does an outstanding job keeping things safe for students and staff. Reporting for SCTV3, I'm Shane Baran.
The National Weather Service called the winter storms that hit the South a, quote, rare and historical event.